Oberndorfer. I'm the Director of Humanitarian Programs for the Europe and Eurasia Bureau in Washington, D.C. I work in EUR-ACE. I've been doing this job for about 20 years, and just talking to the people here in the embassy a few minutes ago, we were reminiscing about what happened in Georgia in about 1992, 1993, and 1994. So it's a very interesting perspective about what happened in those years and about what's going on now. But I'd like to just tell you a little bit about the humanitarian programs that the Department of State runs in Georgia. We've been doing humanitarian programs in Georgia since 1992. And since that time, we have delivered $715 million worth of humanitarian assistance to the people of Georgia. Most of that assistance is donated assistance. Most of it is also medicines, medical supplies, medical equipment, as well as food, clothing, hygiene items, school kits, school equipment, furniture for hospitals, and things of that nature, which we distribute through NGOs. Right now, the Department of State has 5 NGOs working for it in Georgia, and we call them DOS grantees. Those 5 are Humanitarian, which is a U.S.-Greek organization that works in parts of Georgia where there are a lot of ethnic Greek population. Counterpart International is the second one. UMCOR, United Methodist Committee on Relief, is the third one. ACTS Georgia is the fourth one, and International Relief and Development is the fifth one. They all have small offices here in Georgia, and they're the ones that receive our humanitarian assistance, clear it through customs, distribute it to the beneficiary populations, and then monitor its use and to make sure that it's used properly and it gets to the proper beneficiaries. About 4 or 5 years ago, we started a new aspect of our program, which is called Small Reconstruction Projects, which is actually the reason why I'm here this week. The Small Reconstruction Projects are projects where our NGOs go into institutions such as schools, kindergartens, hospitals, village medical posts, elderly homes, shelters, IDP locations, and actually do work in these institutions to improve the living conditions of the beneficiaries. In Georgia, we've done about 45 of those over the last 5 or 6 years. This week, I am here opening 4 separate small reconstruction projects. Today, we opened 2 small reconstruction projects in the Swinneti region of Georgia. One of them was a shelter for disadvantaged people, homeless people, and the second one was a kindergarten number 5 in that region. They were actually done by Humanitarian. Our program has one other aspect to it which I think is important to know, and that is that we do disaster relief. We have pre-staged in Georgia a disaster relief package. That disaster relief package is 8 40-foot containers that have all the things that individuals need if they or suddenly lose their home because of natural or man-made disasters. It includes sleeping bags and blankets and cots and linens, basic medical supplies, lanterns, flashlights, and those kinds of things. We have emptied and restocked that disaster package 3 times since it's been stationed here in 2006, which means that we're responding to lots of different disasters, including the war with Russia in 2008, more recently flooding in different regions. That particular package is handled and administered for us by Counterpart International. All of our programs that we do are coordinated very closely with the U.S. Embassy. We work with the U.S. Embassy through the Assistance Coordination Officer, who actually has been accompanying us for the last couple of days. Thank you, Lisa. And kind of helps us, if you will, get over some of the bureaucratic hurdles of getting allocations of money from the embassy, which we need very much. Our programs, once again, as I said, have been operating since 1992. We've been funded in Georgia at about the $2 million level. That funding goes for 2 things. 1, grants for the NGOs to work here, and then transportation to bring in the different humanitarian items that are being distributed. We think that Georgia has a unique opportunity now with the most recent elections. We work very, very closely with a lot of ministries, including the Minister of Health, the Minister of Education, and the Department of Emergencies. And we're looking forward very much to the new government and to continue working with the Georgians in the humanitarian field.